I'm Pat Hartness. I'm a model airplane, real airplane enjoyer. I have been enjoying this hobby for 70 years. I'm 78 years old. My passion is aviation. I love the idea of having RC and real aviation on a same type venue and having events very similar. So that's really one reason that have accomplished what we have in the past 38 years. And I'm going to look at a few of my notes, but one of the things that 38 years ago we wanted to accomplish was a fun fellowship and hospitality giving event. And we really enjoyed going to aviation events, and especially model at that time. But people used to be a little bossy and wanted to shake people up and tell them what to do and not. So we figured if we were going to do an event, we would try to make it a fun fellowship and hospitality and let people pretty much have a run. And as long as everybody's behaving, things were fine. 38 years ago, and I want to thank first you folks for making this successful, because the first year, 38 years ago, I think we had 33 registered people. The second year, it jumped exponentially, and things have gone very well for Triple Tree, the Joe Knoll, and the different events. And thank you first for coming, and thank you for supporting and believing in us, and thank you for letting us convince you that this is your place to come and enjoy. I would like to also thank the volunteers that without them, this would have just been impossible. And before we put this in a 501c, I asked all of my buddies that were helping and co-organizers of the Joe Knoll and the different events that we were having, if we gift this to aviation, will you folks, ladies and gentlemen, work harder? They said yes, and that was it. We took the property, the 400 acres, and we have made it ours. And literally, it's for everybody that wants to come and enjoy it. It's uniquely beautiful, the rolling hills, the river running through it. Just as I work out there, I just stop occasionally and look around and see the just unbelievable, beautiful place with the rolling hills. I'd also like to thank our 3 people that are committed to helping us work at Triple Tree. And I would like to talk about Matt Crane first. He's been there 9 years. He is the most agreeable guy. He flies model airplanes. He is just like a brother to me and all of everybody that comes to Triple Tree. It's hard for him to get things done sometimes because everybody wants to talk to him. Talk to him quick, tell him get back to work. Matt's great. Matt can fix, he can weld, he can build, and he has an uncanny ability to do the things that we need at Triple Tree. All of you know Matt. Honor him and tell him how much we appreciate him taking care of our place. The second person I'd like to talk about is Rob Williams. And Rob Williams is probably one of the most organized people that I've ever met. He pushes to keep things right. He loves to do things right. Rob has over 8,000 hours as a commercial pilot. He's been involved in aviation most of his life. But the thing that we like about Rob most is that he gives us the ability to fix and beautify and take care of the special things at Triple Tree that we're trying to accomplish. And he's taking care of making sure that we're legally a 501c3, that we're not in jeopardy of losing this gift that we have. And he also keeps us focused on budgets and what we can do. If we're going to buy fertilizer, where's the money coming from? Are you living faster than you should? Should we do that? If we do that, can we maintain it? On and on and on. So Rob, you are a real addition to Triple Tree, and I want everybody to take the time to get to know Rob. He is a very gifted person from the aspect of working with, diplomatic relationships, and things you have to be when you're running an operation like Triple Tree. 50 years from today, he will be a part of that, and so will Matt. And That's a long time off, but Triple Tree is here to stay, and we all believe in what we're doing. Also, would like to talk about Anthony Phillips, who's a young man that's come to work with us for a year, and he can weld, he can do all kind of things, which is exactly what we need at Triple Tree. Fix it. Nothing wrong with running junk if you know how to run it. I wish we had a budget to buy a new Traco and a new skid steer, but that's not in the cards. So we do a lot of patching up, but we do a lot of work. The flood that we had a couple of months ago really has required about 500 hours of cleanup, but it's going to be better, and we fix some of the problems that'll help keep it from flooding in the future. I only have 2 minutes, and I think I've already used 1 minute, but the future for Triple Tree will be fun. We're thinking about a chapel, very small, maybe putting it up on Cemetery Ridge right next to the control tower, have a little cross on it, build it out of wood. We're putting a sawmill that I had for the past 50 years in Triple Tree with experts who know how to run it. You can take a log and you can cut it, and you can build a church with it and not spend a ton of money. We have plans maybe to sell one of the 2 Stearman that we have. We'd love for somebody in our group to buy our Stearman. 891 Whiskey Mike is a beautiful Stearman. It's on a scale of 10. It's about a 8. We would love for you to take a look at it. Think about it. If you have anybody that wants it, we'll take that money and we will use it toward building a kitchen. And we have a real fun plan for the kitchen. Obviously, we're waiting for this coronavirus to settle down so we can all get back on our routine of living and figure out really what we're going to do, how we're going to get along before we build or do any of these optimistic projects that we have. But let's all plan and think about Triple Tree and work with it. And this promotion that we're doing right now, that will, I hope you have the opportunity to listen. Gene Strozier and my son Sean, who's the chairman of the board, and Rob and all the different people, Matt Crane. We each and all tell you what Triple Tree means to us and what we can give to you as we take care of your place, so that when you come, you can supervise us and tell us what you want. You can look at what we're doing and see if the grass could be better or whatever. But most of all, a lot of my friends have moved to Greenville from far-flung places in this country to be closer to what we're doing. And if you're living off in some area and you're getting ready to retire, Greenville is a wonderful area. It's one of the fastest growing communities. I'm not on the Chamber of Commerce, and I'm not trying to promote Greenville, but we'd love to have you here so you could help us work and be a part of Triple Tree. The 85% Cub that we're building will fly. It will be a special purpose airplane. It will not loop. It will not roll. It will be legitimate. We're documenting it, covering it with Dacron, 4-cylinder, 4-cycle engine, big servos, and a lot of fun things, 125-pound beauty. And we just want all of you to keep your eyes and ears open. One of these days, we're going to have that big boy to fly, and we're going to let our youth of Triple Tree, 16, 17, 18-year-old guys, have the honor to take that out, test it, and fly it. That's part of the fun. The restoration building, the projects that we hope to have going on, our ACE program, all the things that we're so enthusiastic about. It's set back, just like our world. In my 78 years, I've never seen anything like this, but we will be together at Triple Tree, I hope, in September and October. We have 2 events, the full-scale event, but then we have the Fall in the Gnaw. Would love for you to attend both if you can. And remember, on our little promotion, if you can, we're asking for $10. And we're going to raise the money that we need to kind of take care of a few of the things that we're a little delinquent on now. But we do have a passion and a love for what we're doing. And that's to furnish the most beautiful place that you can come spend a week or 2 each year. So pull for us, encourage us, let us know what you want. I'm Pat Hartness. I'm one of the founders, along with many of my good buddies. Some are gone and some are still with me. But I love you all, and please, let's come play and have fun and fellowship together and forget our problems for 1 week or 2 weeks each year. Sincerely, thank you.